Stop. Do not skip this. What I am about to tell you will determine your financial future. Your refusal to be distracted is a direct investment in your bank account. Every single yes you give to a low-value request is a no to your wealth. Every minute you give away to someone else's agenda, you are stealing directly from your own. This is not about time management. This is about asset protection. Your time is your primary, non-renewable asset. Over the next hour, I will rewire your brain to say no to the distractions that keep you poor and yes to the focus that builds your empire. This is the level of financial discipline we teach here. If you are committed to this transformation, subscribe to this channel right now and press the notification bell. This is your new standard. Now, listen closely. Before we begin, a mandatory notice. The content in this audiobook is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It reflects a specific philosophy on wealth psychology, not direct financial advice. I am not a licensed financial advisor. The ideas presented here are principles for developing a mindset. All investment carries risk, and you are solely responsible for your own decisions. Always consult with a certified professional before making any financial moves. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Yes Man's Tax. Why Politeness Keeps You Poor. Let's begin. We start here because this is the foundation of your failure. It's the silent leak in your financial boat. It's the single greatest obstacle between you and the wealth you claim to want. It's your need to be liked. This need for social approval, this desire to be seen as nice, as helpful, as a team player, is the most destructive habit you have. It is a psychological trap, and it has a name. It is the yes man's tax. This is a hidden tax. You don't see it on a balance sheet. You don't get a bill for it in the mail, but you are paying for it every single day. You pay it with your most valuable, non-renewable asset. You pay it with your time, you pay it with your focus, you pay it with your energy. And the result is simple. You are busy, but not productive. You are exhausted, but you are not wealthy. You are, in short, broke. Your politeness is a poverty trap. You must understand this. You must internalize this. You must accept this. You must stop paying the yes tax. Does this sound familiar? An email lands in your inbox. It's a request from a colleague. It's not urgent. It's not important. It's their problem, not yours. But you stop what you are doing, your high-impact wealth-creating work, and you answer it. Why? Because you want to be responsive. That is the yes man's tax. A meeting invitation appears. It has a vague agenda. You know it will be a waste of time. You know your presence is not required, but you accept it. Why? Because you don't want to seem rude by declining. You just paid the yes tax. Someone asks for your help on their project, pulling you away from your deadlines and goals. You say yes because you feel guilty saying no. Your politeness is a poverty trap. Every time you do this, you are making an emotional decision, not a financial one. You are trading your future wealth for a moment of social approval. You are prioritizing someone else's minor convenience over your own primary goals. This is the behavior of the yes man. The yes man has a portfolio, but it's not a portfolio of assets. It's not stocks, not real estate, not businesses. The yes man's portfolio consists of low-value obligations. His calendar is full, but his bank account is empty. He is running at 100% capacity, but his net worth is stagnant. He trades his time for approval. Now let's contrast this with the wealth builder. The wealth builder operates from a completely different psychological framework. The wealth builder understands that their time is capital. It is their primary investment. They guard it with a ferocity you reserve for your cash. The wealth builder is not reactive. They are proactive. They do not look at their day and ask, "What do people need from me?" They look at their day and ask, "What must I execute to move my plan forward?" The wealth builder is not concerned with being liked. They are concerned with being effective. They are concerned with results. They are not rude. They are simply disciplined. When the wealth builder receives that same low-value email, they do not answer it. They delete it, they delegate it, or they ignore it until a scheduled, low-energy part of their day. They execute their plan first. When they receive that vague meeting invitation, they decline it, or they reply with one sentence, "What is the specific outcome you need from me?" They force accountability. They refuse to let their time, their capital, be stolen. The wealth builder understands that every yes is a contract, and they refuse to sign bad contracts. It's not about what you feel. It's about what you execute. The yes man feels bad saying no. The yes man feels guilty. The yes man feels the need for approval. The wealth builder executes the no. They understand that no is not a rejection. No is not an emotional act. No is a financial strategy. It is a tool. It is the gate that protects their highest value work. You have a choice with your capital. You can spend your time or you can invest it. The yes man spends his time on approval. The wealth builder invests his time in assets. He trades his time for equity. He trades his time for leverage. He trades his time for systems that build his wealth while he sleeps. You must stop paying the yes tax. Let's make this practical. Let's make the cost real. You think that 30-minute meeting you agreed to just to be nice was free? It wasn't. It cost you 30 minutes of deep, focused work. What could those 30 minutes of deep work have been? It could have been the 30 minutes you needed to research a new investment. It could have been the 30 minutes you needed to build a new sales funnel. It could have been the 30 minutes you needed to acquire one new client. Let's do the math. One new client is worth $2,000. You said yes to a meeting to be polite. You just paid a $2,000 tax. This is the math the wealthy do. This is the math you must start doing. Your politeness is a poverty trap. Your yes must become the most valuable, expensive, and difficult to get word in your vocabulary. It must be earned. It must be reserved only for activities that align with your highest financial and personal goals. This is the transformation you must make right now. First, you will conduct an audit. For the next 48 hours, you will track every single yes you give. You will write it down. Next to it, you will write the true cost. Did that yes pull you from deep work? Did it serve someone else's agenda? Did it build your equity or theirs? You will face the data. Second, you will create your scripts. You are afraid of saying no because you don't know how. You are so scared of the social friction. So you will remove the fear by creating a system. Your new answers will be, "I cannot give that the attention it deserves right now. My focus is fully committed to another priority. No, that does not align with my current objectives. They are professional, they are firm, they are final. You do not need to apologize. You do not need to justify. You are the CEO of your own time. You do not need their permission to execute your plan." Third, you will redefine selfish. The world of the yes man will call you selfish. They will say you are not a team player. They will push back because you are disrupting the system that allowed them to steal your time. You must understand, it is not selfish to protect your assets. It is selfish to your future, to your potential, to your family, to waste your time on things that do not matter. The yes man isn't nice. He is a self-saboteur. This is the first skill. This is the bedrock of wealth creation. You cannot build an empire if you are a janitor for everyone else's priorities. You cannot compound your wealth if you are constantly paying a tax on your focus. The path to high performance is paved with strategic, disciplined, unemotional acts of no. You have stopped the bleeding, you have refused to pay the tax, but that saved capital, that saved time, is useless unless it is aimed. You must know with absolute precision what to do with it. You must identify your highest value target. Chapter 2. Identify your million-dollar minute. You have made a decision. You have stopped paying the yes man's tax. You have built a wall against low-value requests that kept you busy but broke you. You have reclaimed your time. This is the first step, but it is only the first. You now possess reclaimed capital hours in units of your focus. Now comes the most important question. Where do you invest it? If you save all this time just to waste it on low-value activities of your own choosing, scrolling social media, checking the news, and organizing your inbox, you have failed. You have simply traded one form of poverty for another. The wealth builder does not just save time, it also helps you build wealth. The wealth builder allocates time. They allocate it with the precision of a master investor. They know that not all investments are created equal. And not all minutes are created equal. You must find what I call the million-dollar minute. This is not a metaphor, this is a mathematical reality. There are certain activities, certain moments of execution that are exponentially more valuable than others. The vast majority of your results, your income, your wealth, your success will come from a tiny, tiny fraction of your efforts. Your entire job as the CEO of your life and your wealth is to identify that fraction and pour all your protected resources into it. This is the key to long-term wealth. The yes man believes all his minutes are equal. He trades an hour for an hour's pay. He believes being busy is the same as being productive. The wealth builder knows this is a lie. The wealth builder knows that 1 hour of deep, focused work on a high-leverage activity is worth more than a month of busy work. 1 hour negotiating a single contract. 1 hour designing a system that automates a business. 1 hour making a capital allocation decision. 1 hour writing the code that serves 1 million users. That is the million-dollar minute. It's the 1% of your activity that generates 99% of your returns. You do not get paid for hours, you get paid for value. Let's look at the high performer. Let's look at the CEO of a billion-dollar company. Do they get paid to answer routine emails? Do they get paid to sit in status update meetings? They get paid for a handful of decisions. They get paid to set the strategy. They get paid to hire the right executive team. They get paid to allocate the company's capital. That is their million-dollar minute. The entire company structure is designed to protect their time and energy for only those activities. You must now become the CEO of your company. The company of you incorporated. Your politeness is gone. Your distractions are walled off. Now you will find your million-dollar minute. How? You will take a blank sheet of paper, or you will open a new document, and you will conduct a brutal, honest audit of your own activities. You will list every single thing you do in a typical workday. Answering emails, making phone calls, prospecting, writing reports, sitting in meetings, strategic planning, deep work, consuming content, executing sales. Now you will look at that list and you will ask one question for every single item. What is the direct, measurable financial return of this activity? Not the emotional return, not it makes me feel productive, not my boss expects it. What is the financial return? You will be horrified by what you find. You will find that 80%, 90%, maybe 95% of what you do has a low or zero financial return. You are spending 90% of your time, your most precious capital, on things that do not build your wealth. But you will also find the 1%. You will find the 1 or 2 activities that create all the value. For a salesperson, it is the act of closing a deal, not preparing the presentation, not writing the follow-up email. It is the conversation where the yes happens. For a property investor, it is the act of analyzing a new deal, not managing tenants, not calling contractors. It is the 20 minutes of analysis that determine whether to buy or pass. For a writer, it is the act of creating, not editing, not marketing. The act of bringing the words into existence. That is your million-dollar minute. And from this moment forward, your entire life must be re-engineered to protect it. Protect the million-dollar minute at all costs. Everything else is a liability. This is your new operating system. When you plan your day, you do not start with your inbox. You start with your million-dollar minute. That work gets done first before the world is awake, before the notifications start, before anyone else can steal your focus. You give your best energy to your best work. That's the key to long-term wealth. You do not need permission to do this. You don't need your boss's permission. You don't need your colleagues' permission. You don't need your family's permission. You don't need their permission to execute your plan. This is the shift from amateur to professional. The amateur waits for motivation. The amateur waits for inspiration. Amateurs work when they feel like it. The professional executes their million-dollar minute every single day. It's not about what you feel, it's about what you manage. The amateur is busy. The professional is effective. The amateur's calendar is full. The professional's calendar is clear. They have the space to execute on the only work that matters. Protect the million-dollar minute at all costs. Everything else is a liability. This is the discipline. When a good opportunity comes along, you will now have a filter to apply. Does this new project amplify my million-dollar minute, or does it distract from it? If it distracts, the answer is no. A good opportunity is the most dangerous enemy of a great opportunity. By identifying your million-dollar minute, you have created your target. You have aimed your weapon. You now have a single, non-negotiable priority. This is leverage. This is the focus. This is how you build an empire, not a hamster wheel. You have stopped paying the yes man's tax. You have identified your million-dollar minute. You now know what to protect and what to focus on. But the world will not make this easy. The world will try to pull you back. It will use urgency. It will use emotion. It will rely on others' expectations. You need a new strategy. You must reframe the tool of no itself. You must stop seeing it as a feeling and start seeing it as what it is, your primary tool for financial strategy. Chapter 3. No is not a rejection, it's a financial strategy. You've done the work, you've plugged the leak, you stopped paying the yes man's tax, you've aimed the weapon, you identified your million-dollar minute, you know what to do, you know why you must do it, and yet you hesitate. The moment comes, the low-value request arrives, the time-wasting meeting invitation appears. You know it's a no. You know it distracts from your million-dollar minute, but you pause. Your heart rate quickens. You feel a knot in your stomach, the guilt, the anxiety, the fear. You are afraid of being seen as difficult. You are so scared of letting someone down. You are afraid of the social friction. This is the next wall you must break through. This is the psychological barrier that keeps the amateur trapped, even when he knows the strategy. You are still treating no as an emotional act. You are treating no as a rejection of a person. This is a critical error. This is the thinking of the yes man. You must rewire your brain. You must rip out this faulty programming and install the Wealth Builder's operating system. Here is the truth. No is not a feeling. No is a financial tool. Use it. That is the entire chapter. That is the whole mindset shift. No is not about your feelings. It's not about their feelings. No is a logical, non-emotional, strategic act of capital allocation. You are a portfolio manager. Your time and focus are your capital. When a stock, a request, a project, a meeting does not meet your investment criteria, you do not invest. You say no. Do you get emotional when you don't buy a stock that doesn't fit your portfolio? Do you feel guilty? Do you apologize to the stock market? Number, it's a simple business decision. This is how you must view every request that crosses your desk. No is not a feeling. No is a financial tool. Use it. Let's analyze the high performers. Let's look at the masters of wealth creation. Look at an investor like Warren Buffett. He is famous not for the thousands of companies he has invested in. He is famous for the tens of thousands he has said no to. When he receives a pitch to an opportunity that seems good, he does not analyze it based on the feelings of the person pitching him. He doesn't worry about letting them down. He runs it through a brutal, disciplined, logical filter. Does it meet his criteria? Is it in his circle of competence? Does it meet his valuation? 99.9% of the time, the answer is no. He delivers that no unemotionally. It's not personal. It's not a rejection. It is a portfolio decision. He is protecting his capital. He is protecting his focus. He is waiting for the one hell yeah opportunity to deploy his resources for maximum compounded return. That's the key to long-term wealth. This is the discipline that separates the professional from the amateur. The amateur says yes to good opportunities, and his capital, his time, his money, his energy is spread thin across 100 mediocre investments. His returns are pathetic. The professional says no to 1,000 good opportunities. He protects his capital. He waits, and then he invests everything in one great opportunity. His returns are exponential. No is not a feeling. No is a financial tool. Use it. You must drain the emotion from this word. You must stop feeling bad. Feeling bad is a luxury you cannot afford. Feeling bad is an indulgence that keeps you poor. It's not about what you feel, it's about what you execute. Your guilt is a signal. It's a signal that you are still prioritizing someone else's minor discomfort over your own major financial goals. You are still paying the yes man's tax, but now you are paying it with your own emotional energy. Let's be clear. When you say yes to a low-value task because you feel bad, saying no, you are saying no to your $1 million minute. You are saying no to your deep work. You are saying no to your financial freedom. You are saying no to building your empire. Whose no matters more? The no you give to a colleague who asked you for a quick favor? Or the no you are giving to your own future? You have a choice with your capital. Every single time, choose your future. Choose your plan. Here is your new execution plan. You will practice the unemotional no. First, you will build the pause. You will never give an immediate yes again, ever. You will destroy that reflex. When a request is made, your new automatic default response is, "Let me check my priorities, and I will get back to you, dumb." Or, "Let me see if that aligns with my current projects." This is your firewall. It stops the emotional request from penetrating your logical system. It buys you time. It gives you back control. Second, you will run the filter. In that pause, you will take the request and you will analyze it, not as a favor, but as an investment proposal. You will ask, is this a high-return investment of my $1 million minute? The answer will almost always be a clear, logical, unemotional no. Third, you will deliver the no as a statement. You will not apologize. Apologizing implies you have done something wrong. You have done nothing wrong. You are simply managing your portfolio. You will not over-explain. Explaining gives the other person an opening to negotiate. Your no is non-negotiable. You will be clear, calm, and final. Your new scripts are, I have reviewed my priorities and I do not have the capacity to take that on. That does not align with my strategic objectives right now. No, I cannot commit to that. End of sentence, end of discussion. There is no emotion. There is no guilt. It is a financial statement. It is the execution of your strategy. No is not a feeling. No is a financial tool. Use it. You are the CEO of your time. You are the manager of your own fund. A fund manager who cannot sell a losing asset, who feels bad for the stock, will be bankrupt in a year. Stop being a bankrupt fund manager. Start being a ruthless, effective, wealth-building executive. It's not about what you feel, it's about what you execute. You have the strategy. You have the mindset. You have stopped the yes tax. You have identified the $1 million minute. You have now neutralized the emotional poison of guilt and transformed no into a tool. But there is one final trap. You've built your fortress, but you are still checking the gates, wondering what other people are thinking about your fortress. You've said no, but you are still secretly hoping for their approval of your no. You have stopped doing their work, but you are still letting them live rent-free in your head. You are still, in your mind, auditioning for their priorities. This must stop. You must achieve true internal independence. Chapter 4. Stop auditioning for other people's priorities. You have the tool. You've reframed no as a financial strategy. You've used it. You delivered the unemotional no. You protected your $1 million minute. And now, you wait. You wait for the reaction. You check your email, wondering if they are upset. You feel a knot of anxiety, wondering if they think you are no longer a team player. You are second-guessing your decision. You have left the building, but you are still mentally on call. You have said no, but you are still seeking their approval of your no. This is the final, most insidious trap. You have stopped doing their work, but you are still letting them live rent-free in your head. You are still secretly auditioning for other people's priorities. Think about it. When you say yes without thinking, or when you say no but feel guilty about it, you are an actor in their play. You have been handed their script. You are reading their lines. You are hitting their marks. And you are working day after day to help their play become a massive success. But what about your play? What about your script? What about your agenda? Whose agenda are you building? Yours or theirs? Choose. Every time you prioritize their urgent request, you are building their company. Every time you take a quick call that they initiated, you are building their network. Every time you let their drama derail your focus, you are building their wealth. You are a supporting character in their story of success. This must stop. Your command for this chapter is simple. You must fire yourself from that role, effective immediately. You are no longer an actor. You are the writer. You are the director. You are the executive producer of your own life, and you do not need their permission to execute your plan. To do this, you must see the primary tool they use to pull you back on their stage. It is called the urgency illusion. The urgency illusion is a weapon. It is a weapon used by the disorganized, the unfocused, and the reactive to steal the capital, the time, and the focus of the productive and the disciplined. It arrives in your inbox with a subject line, urgent. It comes to your desk as a quick question. It calls your phone as a fire that needs to be put out. Here is the truth. 99% of urgency is a complete fabrication. It is manufactured. It is a panic created by their lack of planning, their lack of foresight, their poor management. And they are trying to make their crisis your emergency. You must remember this phrase. You must write it down. You must burn it into your mind. Their lack of planning is not my emergency. Let's say it again. Their lack of planning is not my emergency. When you give in to the urgency illusion, you are rewarding their bad behavior. You are training them that they can get a high-value asset, your $1 million minute, for free anytime they want, just by yelling fire. You have a choice with your capital. You can either let them dictate where your capital goes based on their panic, or you can dictate where it goes based on your plan. Whose agenda are you building? Yours or theirs? Choose. The wealth builder, the high performer, sees the urgency illusion for exactly what it is. It is noise. It is a distraction. It is an attack on their focus. And they defend their focus relentlessly. It's not about what you feel. It's not about their panic or your desire to be the hero. It's about what you execute. And you execute your plan. Here is how you fire yourself. Here is how you dismantle the urgency illusion. First, set your agenda before you check the world's. The yes man wakes up and immediately checks his email and social media. He is inviting other people's priorities to set his day's schedule. He is starting his day as an actor. The wealth builder wakes up and spends the first 60 or 90 minutes executing their $1 million minute. They have already won the day. They have already built their agenda. By the time they check their email, they are no longer an actor looking for lines. They are a director casting for roles. They are filtering the world's requests against their completed, non-negotiable plan. Second, you create a time buffer. You are not an emergency room. You are not a 911 operator. You must remove the expectation of instant access. You will turn off notifications. You will check email twice a day. You will let non-scheduled calls go to voicemail. You are teaching people through your actions that your time is a valuable scheduled asset, not a free on-demand commodity. This is how you build your fortress of focus, which we will cover later. Third, you will master the deflection script. When someone brings you their urgent crisis, you will not join their panic. You will remain calm. You will be the professional. You will review their request and respond with a calm, deflecting question that puts the ownership back on them. If they say, "I need this right now," you say, "I see this is a priority for you. I am currently in deep work on your priority. I can allocate time to look at this at 4 p.m. Will that work?" This is not a no. This is a yes on my terms. You are forcing their panic to respect your agenda. If they say, "This is a fire. Everything is breaking," you say, "This sounds frustrating. What one specific action do you need from me to move to the next step?" This cuts through their emotion and forces them to be specific. Often, you will find they don't need you at all. They just need to vent. You will not be an emotional dumping ground. Whose agenda are you building? Yours or theirs? Choose. This is the final step in psychological liberation. You are no longer auditioning. You are no longer waiting for their approval. You are firing yourself from their play and taking 100% ownership of your own. Their disappointment is not your problem. Their crisis is not your emergency. Your no is final. Your agenda is set, and your focus is absolute. You don't need their permission to execute your plan. This is true independence. This is the mindset of the CEO, the investor, the builder. You have stopped the leak, Chapter 1. You have focused on your aim, Chapter 2. You have the tool to defend it, Chapter 3. And now you have the psychological freedom to use it without guilt, Chapter 4. You have successfully protected your capital. You have saved your $1 million minutes. But what did that yes truly cost you? It wasn't just an hour. It wasn't just 30 minutes. The true cost is invisible. It is massive, and it is compounding against you every single day. You must now understand the horrifying math of a single distraction. Chapter 5. The compounding opportunity cost of every distraction. You are in control. You have stopped the yes man's tax. You have identified your million-dollar minute. You have reframed no as a financial tool. You have fired yourself from other people's agendas. You have built a wall. You have protected your time. You have, in effect, saved your capital from thieves. But now I am going to show you what they were truly stealing. You think you were just losing an hour. You think the cost of a bad meeting was 30 minutes? You are wrong. You are still thinking with the linear math of the yes man, the math that keeps you poor. The wealth builder understands a different kind of mathematics, the mathematics of compounding. And this is the chapter where you will learn the true, horrifying, and invisible cost of a single distraction. This is the compounding opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is a simple financial concept. It's not just what you spend, it is what you give up the opportunity to earn. If you spend $100 on a useless dinner, you didn't just lose $100. You lost what that $100 could have become. You lost the $1,000 it would have been worth in 30 years if you had invested it. Now, we will apply this concept to your most valuable asset, your million-dollar minute. This is the math that will make you allergic to distraction. Let's do the calculation. Let's say your million-dollar minute, that 1 hour of deep, focused work, generates on average $100 of investable value. This could be profit. This could be a new client. This could be a system that saves you $100. It is a tangible $100 asset. The yes man gets a request for a polite, 1-hour useless meeting. He says yes. In his mind, the cost is 1 hour. He thinks, I lost $100. No big deal. I'll make it up tomorrow. This linear thinking is why he is broke. The wealth builder sees the real cost. The wealth builder knows that the $100 is not just $100. It is seed capital. It is a soldier he was about to send into the field to fight for him, to multiply, to compound for decades. Let's run the numbers. That $100 asset you created in your focused hour is now invested. We will use a standard conservative market return of 10% per year. What is that $100 really worth? In 10 years, that $100 becomes $259. In 20 years, that $100 becomes $259, $672. In 30 years, that $100 becomes $1,745. In 40 years, that $100 becomes $4,526. Now look at me. That yes to that polite 1-hour meeting did not cost you $100. It cost you $4,526 from your future. You didn't just spend the hour. You stole over $4,500 from your older self. You traded your financial independence for 1 hour of social approval. Every yes has a price. You must pay it in your future. This is the math of the wealthy. This is the math you must burn into your brain. This is why the high performer is ruthless with their time. They are not being selfish. They are not being rude. They are simply unwilling to steal from their own future. That's the key to long-term wealth. Now let's scale this up. It's not just one meeting, is it? It's 5 minutes here to answer a question. It's 10 minutes here to check an urgent email. It's 30 minutes here to just be on the call. It's 2 hours every single day. 2 hours of your million-dollar minute capital gone. 2 hours, $200 of seed capital. What is that cost? That's $9,052 stolen from your future. Every single day. You do this 5 days a week, you are burning $45,260 of your future wealth. Every single week. You do this for a year, You have voluntarily paid a distraction tax of $2,353,520. And you wonder why you are not rich. You wonder why you are working so hard but can't get ahead. It's because your entire future is leaking out, one polite yes at a time. Every yes has a price. You must pay it in your future. You have a choice with your capital. You can treat your time like disposable income, spending it on every impulse and request. Or you can treat it like your most valuable seed capital, investing every single minute into a future of compounding freedom. This is why it's not about what you feel. It's about what you execute. You feel bad saying no. You feel guilty. So you trade that momentary, small emotional discomfort for a massive, concrete, multi-million-dollar hole in your future. This is poor financial management. This is the definition of an amateur. The professional, the wealth builder, is willing to feel that momentary discomfort. They are willing to absorb the small social hit of saying no, because they would rather feel 10 seconds of discomfort today than 10 years of poverty tomorrow. They protect the compounding power of their focus. Every yes has a price. You must pay it in your future. This mathematics must change you. From this day forward, you must see distraction for what it is. It is not an interruption. It is not a question. It is a high-stakes financial theft. When someone tries to steal your million-dollar minute for their low-value agenda, they are not asking for 5 minutes. They are directly accessing your retirement account and trying to withdraw thousands of dollars. You would not let someone do that to your bank account. Why do you let them do it to your time account, which is infinitely more valuable? You must now see every yes as a financial transaction. Yes, I will attend your 1-hour meeting. In exchange, you will pay me the $4,526 in future value that I am sacrificing. If they won't make that trade, why you? You now understand the cost, the true, terrifying compounding cost. You see the fire that is burning your future down. And this knowledge should make you desperate to protect your focus. But your knowledge is not enough. Your willpower is not enough. You cannot try to be more focused. You cannot hope to be more disciplined. The amateur relies on willpower. The amateur tries hard. And the amateur always fails. Why? Because your willpower is a battery. And by the end of the day, it is dead. And that is when the distractions, the impulses, and the yes man creep back in. You do not need willpower. You need something stronger. You need a system, an automatic, unemotional, impenetrable defense. You cannot just be a fortress. You must build one. Chapter 6. Build your fortress of focus with systems. You now understand the math. You have seen the horrifying compounding cost of a single yes. You know that 1 hour of distraction isn't a 1 hour loss. It is a $4,000 theft from your future. It's a multi-million-dollar hole in your retirement. This knowledge should make you angry. It should make you allergic to distraction. But that knowledge and that anger is not enough. Why? Because you will wake up tomorrow and try hard. You will rely on your willpower. You will depend on your new self-discipline. And by 3 p.m., you will be tired. Your energy will be low, your willpower battery will be drained, and that urgent email, that quick question, that polite yes will slip right past your defenses, and you will fail. Relying on willpower is the amateur's game. It is a guarantee of failure. Your willpower is a weak, temporary emotional muscle. It will give out. You cannot try to say no. You cannot hope to be more focused. You must build a system that says no for you. You must engineer an environment where focus is not a choice. It is the default. You must build a fortress. Discipline is temporary. Systems are permanent. Build your fortress. This is the shift from trying to executing. The yes man tries to be disciplined. The wealth builder builds systems that make discipline irrelevant. Their million-dollar minute is not protected by their mood. Concrete, unemotional, automatic walls protect it. Today, we build your walls. We build your fortress, brick by brick. We will build it in 3 parts: the digital, the physical, and the social. First, the digital fortress. Your technology is the primary gateway for thieves. Your phone and your computer are the unlocked doors and open windows of your mind. We will lock them down. System 1. All notifications are off. I mean all of them. Desktop, phone, watch, email pop-ups, social media badges, news alerts. Every ping, every buzz, every red dot is a direct, violent attack on your million-dollar minute. You are not a dog reacting to a bell. You are not an emergency room doctor. You will choose when you consume information. You will not let it choose when to consume you. System 2. The email check-in. Email is not your to-do list. It is a list of other people's agendas. You will stop living in your inbox. Effective immediately, you check email twice per day. Example, 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. That's it. This is a non-negotiable system. System 3. The autoresponder. This is how you train people. This is your digital gatekeeper. Set up an autoresponder. Thank you for your message. I am currently in deep work. I check and respond to emails at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. If this is a true financial level emergency, text me at number. 99% of urgent requests are not true emergencies. This system forces them to evaluate their own request. You will be amazed at how many problems solve themselves. Discipline is temporary. Systems are permanent. Build your fortress. Second, the physical fortress. Your environment dictates your focus. If your environment is chaotic, your mind will be chaotic. System 1. The closed door. This is not a suggestion, it is a vault. When you are in your million-dollar minute deep work block, the door to your office is shut. This is a physical, visible sign to the world. The CEO is at work. Do not interrupt. It trains your family, it trains your colleagues, it trains you. A closed door means execution is in progress. System 2, the sacred calendar block. You will go into your calendar right now. You will create a recurring, non-negotiable appointment for your million-dollar minute. It is 90 minutes. Every morning, before the world starts. This is not work time. This is a sacred meeting with your most important client, your future self. You would not skip a meeting with a billion-dollar investor. You will not skip this. System 3. The Launchpad Desk. Clutter is a physical distraction. Every object on your desk that is not related to your million-dollar minute is a tiny leak in your focus. Your desk is not a storage unit. It is a launchpad for execution. At the end of each day, you will clear it completely. When you arrive tomorrow, you will sit down in a clean space, ready only for your most important work. Discipline is temporary. Systems are permanent. Build your fortress. Third, the social fortress. This is the most difficult wall to build because it involves other people. You must create systems to manage their expectations. System 1, office hours. You are not available 24/7. Your open door policy is a poverty trap. You will define specific limited times when you are available for quick questions and low-value interruptions. I am available for drop-in calls between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. every day. This system consolidates all distractions into a single low-energy block that you control. It trains people. Do not interrupt me now, bring it to me then. System 2, the Send Me an Email script. This is your automatic default system for any verbal interruption. When someone walks up to you with their urgent crisis, you stop them politely but firmly. I am in the middle of deep work. Please send me an email with the specific outcome you need, and I will review it during my 4 p.m. block. This is not a no. This is a process. It forces them to organize their thoughts and respects your system. You don't need their permission to execute your plan. You just need to have a plan. This is your plan. This is your fortress. The digital walls stop the random attacks. The physical walls create the space for execution. Social walls shape others' expectations. Your willpower is no longer part of the equation. Your no is now automated. Your fortress says no for you, so your mind is free to do the only thing that matters. Execute on your $1 million minute. You are now protected. Your capital is safe. But now with this new space, new opportunities will make it past your gates. They will come through the proper channels. They will be good opportunities. They will be interesting projects. They will be once-in-a-lifetime investments. And good is the most dangerous enemy of great. You need a final binary filter, a tool to decide what gets your protected time and what gets an automatic no. Chapter 7, the hell yeah or no framework for high performance. You have built your fortress of focus. Your systems are in place. Your digital, physical, and social walls are up. Your $1 million minute capital is finally safe. The attacks are being deflected. But now, a new, more sophisticated enemy arrives. This enemy doesn't sneak onto your calendar. It doesn't try to interrupt you with an urgent crisis. This enemy comes through the front gate. It arrives as an opportunity. It makes it past your filters. It comes through your email system during your office hours. It's an interesting project. It's a good investment. It's a maybe meeting that could lead somewhere. And this is the most dangerous trap of all, because good is the mortal enemy of great. The yes man lives in a world of good opportunities. His calendar is full of pretty good meetings and maybe projects. His portfolio is full of solid investments. And his results are average. His wealth is average. The mean defines his life. The wealth builder, the high performer, understands that good is toxic. Good is a distraction. It is the distraction that pulls you away from the one transformative 100 times opportunity. Good is the most expensive thing you can say yes to, because every yes to good is an automatic, immediate no to great. You have a choice with your capital. You can dilute it across 100 good ideas, or you can concentrate it on one great one. You need a final filter. You need a binary decision-making tool that is absolute, ruthless, and instant. You need the hell yeah or no framework. It is this simple. When a new opportunity presents itself, a new project, a new investment, a new request for your protected time, you ask one question. Is this a hell yeah? Is this an absolute 100% overwhelming yes? Does it make your pulse race? Does it align perfectly with your $1 million minute objective? Is this the one you've been waiting for? If the answer is not an immediate, visceral hell yeah, then it is an automatic, immediate, non-negotiable no. There is no middle ground. There is no maybe. There is no probably. There is no pretty good. There is no I'll give it a shot. Maybe is no. Sounds interesting is no. I probably should is no. If it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. This is the filter that separates the 1% from the 99%. Why is it so powerful? Because it removes emotion from opportunity-based decisions. Because it forces you to measure every new thing against your highest standard, not your lowest. The yes man asks, is there anything wrong with this? If not, he says yes. The wealth builder asks, is this the absolute best possible use of my time? If not, he says no. It's not about what you feel, it's about what you execute. You feel like you should take the project because it's a good opportunity, but you execute the no because it is not the hell yeah opportunity that will 10 times your empire. This framework becomes your new asset allocation strategy. Your time and energy are your most precious capital. You will no longer invest them in average stocks. You will no longer buy C-plus assets. You will wait. You will be disciplined. You will hoard your capital inside your fortress of focus, and you will wait for the A++ opportunity. You will wait for the hell yeah. And when it comes, you will attack it with everything you have. That's the key to long-term wealth. Let's apply this. Investing. The yes man hears a good stock tip. It's a solid company, should see some growth. He says pretty good and invests. The wealth builder looks at the same stock. Is it a hell yeah? Is it the one opportunity that has the potential to 5 times the market? Is it the one he understands better than anything else? If not, it's a no. He saves his capital. He waits. Your time. A partnership offer comes in. It's a good brand. It might look good. Is it a hell yeah? Will it give you exponential leverage? Will it open the door to your $1 million minute objective? If not, it's a no. If it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. This is the highest form of discipline. It's easy to say no to bad ideas. Anyone can do that. It is hard to say no to good ideas. It is agony to say no to good opportunities that wave money or status in your face. But that is the job. You must say no to 1,000 good opportunities so you can say yes to the one great one. You don't need their permission to execute your plan. You don't need them to agree with your filter. When you say no to their good offer, they will be confused. They will tell you you're making a mistake. Let them. You are not playing their game of average. You are playing the game of exponential. So your new system is complete. Your fortress of focus, Chapter 6, protects your time capital. Your hell yeah or no framework, Chapter 7, decides where that protected capital gets invested. This is the double lock system that guarantees every single minute of your energy is going to its highest, best, and most powerful use. Your defenses are now perfect. Your allocation strategy is ruthless. You are protected from outside attacks. You are protected from good opportunities. But what about the most dangerous enemy? What about the saboteur who is already inside the fortress? What about the voice in your own head that tells you to spend? The impulse that tells you to procrastinate? The emotion that tells you to make bad financial decisions? You can build the strongest fortress in the world, but it's useless if the enemy is already in the command center. You must learn to say no to yourself. Chapter 8, saying no to your own financial impulses. Your fortress is built, the walls are high, the systems are in place, the yes man's tax is gone, the low-value requests are deflected, the good opportunities are rejected. You have built a perfect defense against the outside world. But your greatest enemy is not outside the gates. Your greatest enemy was invited in. Your greatest enemy is sleeping in your bed. Your greatest enemy is you. It is the part of you that is weak, the part that seeks comfort, the part that is driven by impulse, by fear, and by the need for an instant dopamine hit. You have mastered the no to others. Now, you must master the no to yourself. This is the final and most difficult battle, because the most dangerous yes you will ever say is the one you say to your own bad habits. You cannot build an empire if you cannot control your impulses. You cannot build external wealth without first establishing internal control. All the time protection systems in the world are useless if you are the one who sabotages your own $1 million minute. All the financial plans are useless if you are the one who impulse spends your seed capital. This is the internal yes man, and he is costing you your future. Let's identify him. It's the yes you say to emotional spending. You had a hard day. You deserve that new gadget. You deserve that expensive meal. That yes is not a reward. It is a tax. It is an emotional impulse stealing from your investment account. Let's use the math from Chapter 5. That $100 reward you deserve is $4,526 stolen from your future. It's not about what you feel. It's about what you execute. You feel you deserve it. The wealth builder executes a $100 transfer to their investment account. You cannot build an empire if you cannot control your impulses. It's the yes you say to financial junk food. It's the yes to checking your stock portfolio 20 times a day. It's the yes to checking crypto prices every 15 minutes. You call this managing your investments. It is not. It is anxiety. It is gambling. It is an impulse, and it has two massive costs. First, it shatters your $1 million minute. Your focus is gone. Second, it guarantees you will make bad, emotional decisions. You will see a dip, feel the fear, and sell low. You will see a peak, feel the greed, and buy high. The amateur is obsessed with timing the market. The professional knows it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Your impulse to check the price is destroying your ability to build wealth over time. You must say no to the noise. And the most dangerous yes of all? It's the yes you say to procrastination. It's the yes to one more video. It's the yes to, I'll check email just for a minute, before your deep work. It's the yes to the easy, low-value task instead of the hard, high-value million-dollar minute. This is the internal yes man saying yes to comfort and no to your empire. This is your own weakness negotiating with your own potential. And your weakness is winning. You cannot build an empire if you cannot control your impulses. So how do you fight an enemy that's inside your own head? You do not use willpower. We already established willpower fails. You use the same strategy you used on the outside world. You build systems. You build internal systems that say no for you. Internal System 1. Automate your wealth. Pay yourself first. This is the single greatest no you can build. The moment your paycheck hits, a system automatically transfers your investment capital, your 10%, 20%, whatever your number is, out of your checking account and into your investment account. It is gone. Your emotional, impulsive brain never even sees it. You cannot spend what you do not have. This system says no to emotional spending before the impulse even forms. Internal System 2. The 24-hour rule. This is your firewall against impulse buys. For any non-essential purchase over a set amount of $50 or $100, you must wait 24 hours. You put it in the online cart, you write it on a list, and you walk away. In 24 hours, the dopamine-driven want will be dead. The impulse will be gone. And your logical, wealthy mind, the CEO, will look at the item and say, I do not need this. This system forces a pause. It builds a gap between impulse and action. Internal System 3. Execution, then consumption. This is the no to procrastination. The rule is simple. You do not consume until you have produced. No social media, no news, no videos, no reading. You execute your $1 million minute first. Your deep work is the price of admission to the rest of the world. This system protects your best energy for your best work. This is the ultimate discipline. You have a choice with your capital. You can let your impulses spend it, or you can let your plan invest it. You cannot be a high performer in your business life and an out-of-control amateur in your personal life. You cannot build a fortress against the world and let a saboteur run the command center. You are one person. Your discipline must be total. You have mastered the no to others. You have now, with these systems, mastered the no to yourself. You are in complete control. Your capital is protected. Your focus is absolute. But the world does not like a disciplined person. A disciplined person is a mirror. It shows others their own weakness. When you start saying no, when you start building your fortress, when you are no longer available 24/7, people will push back. They will be upset. They will call you names. There is a cost to this level of focus. You must be willing to pay it. Chapter 9. The social cost of no and why you must pay it. You are now a machine. Your fortress is built. Your systems are running. You say no to others. You say no to yourself. You are in complete control. Your million-in-minute is protected. Your capital is being deployed with ruthless precision, and the world will hate you for it. You must understand this. This is the part no one else will tell you. When you transform from the yes man into the wealth builder, you are breaking a social contract. You are breaking the contract that said you were available. You are breaking the contract that said you were accessible. You are breaking the contract that said their priorities were just as important as yours. And when you break that contract, there will be friction. There will be pushback. This is the social cost of no, and it is the price of admission to the top 1%. Your colleagues who used to rely on you to do their low-value work will be annoyed. They will call you not a team player. Your friends who used to rely on you to be available for every spontaneous, low-value hangout will be disappointed. They will say, "You've changed." Your family who used to rely on you to be on call for every minor emergency will be frustrated. They will try to guilt trip you. They will all be disappointed, and you must be willing to let them. Let them be disappointed. Their disappointment is not your bankruptcy. This is the sentence you must write on your wall. This is the sentence you must repeat when the guilt creeps in. The yes man is terrified of disappointing others. His entire identity is built on managing their emotions. He would rather go bankrupt financially, energetically, and spiritually than let someone else feel a moment of disappointment. This is why he is poor. The wealth builder understands that their job is not to manage other people's emotions. Their job is to manage their own assets. Their job is to execute their plan. You don't need their permission to execute your plan. This social friction is not a problem. It is a signal. It is a signal that your new boundaries are working. It is a signal that you are finally truly valuing your own time. When people stop complaining, it means you have become lazy. It means you have slipped back into the yes man trap. Friction is proof of your progress. You must learn to welcome it. It's not about what you feel. It's about what you execute. You will feel the guilt. You will feel the social pressure. It will be uncomfortable. You must execute anyway. You must execute your no in the face of their disappointment. You must be willing to be misunderstood. Let's be very clear about the choice you are making. You are not choosing between being a good person and being selfish. That is the lie the yes man tells himself. You are choosing between their short-term comfort and your long-term financial freedom. You are choosing between their low-value agenda and your high-value empire. Let them be disappointed. Their disappointment is not your bankruptcy. Think of the entrepreneur, the one who is building a business from nothing. For 1 year, 2 years, she disappears. She says no to the parties. She says no to the vacations. She says no to the late-night calls. She says no to everything that is not the million-dollar minute of her business. Her friends complain she's obsessed. She's not fun anymore. She's so selfish. They are disappointed, but the entrepreneur is not focused on their disappointment. She is focused on her balance sheet. She is focused on her customer list. She is focused on her product. And at the end of 2 years, her friends are in the same place, complaining about their jobs, complaining about their money. And she has built an asset. She has built a machine that generates her freedom. Her friends complained. Her bank account did not. This is the price. You must be willing to pay it. You must be willing to be seen as selfish by those who have no ambition. You must be willing to be seen as obsessed by those who are comfortable with average. You must be willing to have your old, low-value relationships fall away, to make room for the new, high-value relationships that will define your future. You have a choice with your capital. This includes your social capital. You can spend it trying to please everyone, or you can invest it in a small circle of high performers who respect your boundaries, who understand your mission, and who are building empires of their own. You have accepted the math. You have built the systems. You have conquered your own impulses, and now you have accepted the social cost. You have paid the price of admission. You are now finally in complete, total control. The yes man is dead. The wealth builder is in command. Every external leak is sealed. Every internal saboteur is silenced. Your time, your focus, your energy, all of it is now aimed like a laser at your $1 million minute. So, what happens now? What is the payoff for all this work? What happens when this new, focused, disciplined machine runs day after day, week after week? The cost was high, but the reward is compounded. Chapter 10. The compounding interest of a strategic no. We have come to the end of the work, but this is the beginning of your results. You have been through the fire. You have faced the yes man's tax, and you have refused to pay it. You have identified your $1 million minute, aiming your entire life at a single high-value target. You have reframed no as a financial tool. You have fired yourself from other people's agendas. You have faced the horrifying math of compounding opportunity cost. You have built your fortress of focus. You have adopted the hell yeah or no filter. You have mastered your own internal impulses. You have finally faced the social cost, and you have paid the price. You are now the architect. You are the CEO. You are the commander. You are in control. And now, we calculate the reward. Now, we watch the empire grow. The amateur thinks in terms of addition. I will work 1 extra hour and I will get 1 extra hour of pay. The wealth builder thinks in terms of multiplication. I will invest 1 focused hour and it will compound for me forever. Every no you have learned to execute is not just a defense. It is not just saving time. Every strategic no to a distraction is a strategic yes to your $1 million minute. Every no is an investment. It is a deposit. You are depositing pure, uninterrupted, high-quality focus into your wealth account. And that account has the highest interest rate in the universe. It is the power of compounding focus. Your focus compounds. Your distractions depreciate. Choose your asset. Let's do the math. But this time, it's not the horrifying math of what you lost. It is the exhilarating math of what you will gain. Let's be conservative. Through your new systems, boundaries, and discipline, you reclaim just 1 hour per day. 1 single hour that was previously lost to the yes man, to meetings, to distractions, to polite nonsense. 1 hour, 5 days a week, that is 5 hours per week, that is 20 hours per month, that is 260 hours per year. 260 hours. The yes man looks at that and sees a few extra hours. The wealth builder sees what that is. 260 hours is 6.5 40-hour work weeks. You have just gifted yourself 1.5 months of pure, high-value, uninterrupted million-dollar-minute execution time. Every single year. What can a focused, disciplined high performer build with an extra 260 hours? They can write a book. They can build an entire automated sales funnel. They can launch a new product. They can master a new high-income skill. They can analyze and acquire 2 new investment properties. They can build a side business that generates a new stream of income. That's the key to long-term wealth. The yes man works his 2,000 hours a year, runs on the hamster wheel, and wonders why he's stuck. The wealth builder invests his 2,000 hours plus his 260 hours of pure compounded focus. He is not just 10% more productive. His results are 10 times. They are 100 times. Because his 260 hours are not spent on busy work. They are invested only in hell-yeah opportunities. They are invested only in his million-dollar minute. This is the leverage that creates empires. Your focus compounds. Your distractions depreciate. Choose your asset. The no you delivered in Chapter 3. The one that felt awkward and difficult. That no is what bought you Hour 1. The fortress you built in Chapter 6. That system automatically deposits Hour 2. The impulse you mastered in Chapter 8, that discipline earned you Hour 3. This is the interest. It is real. It is tangible. And it doesn't just add up, it compounds. The business you built with your first 260 hours, it now generates income while you sleep. That income buys you more of your time. That new time is reinvested into your next million-dollar minute. This creates a new asset, which generates more income, which buys you more time. This is the flywheel of the wealthy. This is the virtuous cycle of the high performer. It all starts with one strategic, disciplined no. And it compounds into a life you cannot even imagine today. A life of freedom. A life of control. A life of wealth. All because you were willing to protect your time as your most valuable asset. Your distractions, your yes to politeness, your need for approval, all of that is depreciating. That is junk. It is a liability. It is a car that loses value the second you drive it off the lot. Your focus, your no, your discipline, that is your primary appreciating asset. It is the seed capital for your entire future. Your focus compounds. Your distractions depreciate. Choose your asset. You now have the complete toolkit. You have the psychology. You have the strategy. You have the systems. You have the math. There are no more excuses. There is no one left to blame. It is no longer about what you know. It is only from this moment forward about what you do. The yes man is a habit. The wealth builder is a decision. It is a decision you must make not once, but every single day. It is a decision you make every time you open your calendar. It is a decision you make every time an email lands in your inbox. It is a decision you make every time your alarm goes off. You have the blueprint. You have seen the cost of failure, and you have seen the reward for success. You know the price. You know the payoff. The choice is yours. Here is the revised and extended closing script, incorporating the chapter recap and the strategic recommendation for the next audiobook while maintaining the required tone. You have reached the end, but this is not the end. This is the beginning. Over the last hour, you have dismantled the mindset that kept you poor. You learned the truth, that your politeness is a poverty trap. You learned to stop paying the yes man's tax. You identified your million-dollar minute and now know how to aim your focus like a weapon. You learned that no is not a feeling, but a financial tool, a scalpel to cut away the fat of obligation and reveal the muscle of your purpose. You learned to build your fortress of focus. You learn to filter every opportunity through the hell yeah or no framework. You now know that every yes to a distraction is theft from your own future. You know that your time is your single greatest asset and you must protect it. The only question is, what will you do? Will you close this audiobook and go back to being an actor in someone else's play? Will you continue to let your impulses and the requests of others drain your bank account, 1 minute at a time? Or will you make the choice the wealthy make every single day? The choice to protect the $1 million minute. The choice to build your agenda. Your challenge is this: for the next 24 hours, you will say no to one thing, one meeting, one request, one impulse that does not directly serve your financial future. This is your first investment. You have taken the first step. You have mastered the external no. Your next step is to master the internal one. You learned in Chapter 8 that your own impulses are your greatest enemy. Now you must go deeper. Your next lesson is waiting. Click on the next audiobook on this screen, Wealth Psychology: Why Emotional Reaction Will Keep You Poor. You must learn to control your emotions, or they will control your money. Start today. Start now. Your empire depends on it.